Welcome to GunnersLoversTV. I'm your host, Augustine. Kai Havertz is in the news again, but this time around he did not score. It was Germany against Haaland, and it was up against Van Dijk of Liverpool and Nathan Ake of Manchester City. Because of his prolific goal-scoring skills now, defenders are now very careful of him. So they make sure they tighten the whole place so that Kai Havertz will not score against them. But just the fact that it's now being noticed, is not brushed aside again. Oh, this one, don't worry about him. No. He's somebody now of interest. Yes, to every defender, to every midfielder. So they do everything to stop him. At the 73 minutes, they try to frustrate him. They make sure he did not go beyond that. By 73 minutes, they had to remove Kai Havertz. But the person who replaced him eventually won the game for Germany. So Germany again, they've beaten Holland 2-1 in their match again. So Kai Havertz was in the news for good reasons. Also, our match against Manchester City, the hype is going very, very high now. Kyle Walker, when the coach was interviewed, he said the issue of hamstring is still worrying Kyle Walker. He's not sure whether he's going to play, so it's like 50-50. And also, Kevin De Bruyne, you know, last time he played, he was also removed. It's also 50-50. We're not sure that he will play. But reports have it now that they are training. Whether that's just for show, we don't know. Jack Grealish is back in training. Whether he's fit enough to face Arsenal, we don't know. Doku is benching him at the moment. So those three are a problem too for Manchester City. I think that is not enough. John Stones was removed at the 9th minute. You know, for England. I think it is growing too, worrying that one. So 4 very important players for Manchester City are a doubt. Against Arsenal, who has Magalhaes, Martinelli, and Saka, all those people are doubts for the match. Now, we just quickly move straight to what has been said in the news, which you may not have heard. There was a serious comparison done between certain key battlegrounds. You know, where America are doing their politics those days, Florida, all those states, you know, they are key battlegrounds. Yeah, so in this match, there are key battlegrounds, which is the defense, the midfield, and the attack. We start with the defense. With the defense, you remember the popular shoulder to shoulder that Saliba gave to DRS Haaland in our match against them, and at the Emirates, and also when we played in the Community Shield, when we also defeated them. It went viral how Saliba checkmate Mr. Haaland from even smelling the 18-yard box or smelling goalpost. In that match, Haaland didn't have any shot on target. The same thing that happened with the other one we played against them. So people have the view, even on Sky, that Saliba might win that battle again. Now, we stretch it further to say that Haaland, at this time last season, had scored 28 goals. But this time around, it's on 18. So it's not really on full cylinder. And Arsenal might take advantage of that to checkmate him in our match. Now, if you go to the midfield, it's between Rodri and Declan Rice. Although Declan Rice is a 6, but he's playing 8 for Arsenal at the moment. We alternate with Jorginho, who is already doing the 6. So Rodri, yes, has scored goals up to 18, as they say, in past season up to now, but in the last 3 seasons. But this season is not really on full cylinder, but it's still very good. So the battle between him and Declan Rice will be very tough, and even Jorginho, who is very experienced too. So we are looking at that area as a place we can also capture, because Man City is not playing very well at the moment. Now, if you look at the defense, which we have just passed, Nathan Ake is only 5 times people have dribbled past him this season. So each time he has played against Saka, it has been more of, to be very fair, Nathan Ake having the better part of Bukayo Saka. Now with Bukayo Saka also having this knock of injury, we don't know whether you'll be able to overcome Nathan Ake this time around. But Nathan Ake played in the last match now against Germany. Whether he will be fatigued from that match, we don't know. Now, if you go forward, you know we have Havertz now, and the record of Havertz against Manchester is very, very good. Remember, he scored the winning goal when Chelsea played against Manchester City in the Champions League when he was still in Chelsea, and also he played in the Community Shield, and it was a thorn in their flesh when we won that Community Shield by penalty shootout. And also the last match we played against them at the Emirates, Manchester City, he was part of the architectural design that Martinelli used to score the goal against Manchester City. So in all, Havertz, with his current form now, apart from Bukayo Saka, who is the highest goal scorer, so to say, in Arsenal now, Kai Havertz is virtually the next. So this false 9 position, it seems to be the place where he's finding joy. Arteta has unlocked that position for him. The national team is using him in the same position. He has played that same position twice now, both the one they played against France and the one they played against Holland. So in this analysis I've given you, you will find that Arsenal has a very good chance of winning that match. It's just a question of we taking our chances and trying to stop Man City from scoring. So 2 ends, take our chances and stop Man City from scoring. If we can cut passes away from Doku on the wings, and our midfield is tight enough to hold Haaland pressurizing our defense, then Alvarez can also be curtailed. You see, Jagrili is not in best form, so they're likely to use Doku. So one can easily write the team sheet for Man City as it is now. Ruben Diaz is not in a good form at the moment. Last season it was about 60-something%. Now analysis by Sky shows that he's on 40-something% this season. So when it comes to Ben White and Co bombarding that defense, I don't think Ruben Diaz will be able to stop them this time around. It's going to be a very, very tough battle for him. Remember, Kiwo is still holding the left back position. You see, Juran Timber is not fit enough to start that wing. And there's Zinchenko, from look of things, is more of a midfielder than a defender. So Kiwo, a traditional fullback, is better to play him in that wing. Now, when we move away from all those analysis, a lot of people are predicting that it's going to be one of the most toughest match in the season. We now have 10 matches to go, and every match is very, very important at this moment. So remember, Declan Rice, he scores big goals. The last goal, the goal he scored in Luton, remember that goal? He scored against Chelsea, he scored against Manchester United, he has scored against West Ham, his old club. Remember that volley that he fired from 30 yards? And Arsenal can score goals from any player on the field. You see, when Trossard was having a chat with Declan Rice. By the way, Declan Rice captained the England team when they played Belgium. It was a very tough match. I think Belgium went ahead twice, and then England came in to equalize. Yes. So Declan Rice was having a chat with Trossard, excuse me, who plays for Belgium. You see, the cameramen, they won't sit in one place. They rush to put the camera close to them, close to Declan Rice's mouth. You see, because players are using hand to cover their mouth so that they don't know what they are saying. What did they do? That was going too close, you know, mind the gap. And then, of course, Declan Rice used his hand to remove the camera. That became news everywhere. That became news everywhere. So people wrote on social media that they should more or less give Declan Rice a break. Come on. Allow the man have his club discussion with his teammate Trossard. Yes. So we have discussed enough those issues that concern Manchester City and Arsenal. The one I want to say is that match, nobody should be carried away that Manchester City has it in the bag. Anything can happen in that match, and Arsenal is going there to win that match by the grace of God. Now, I want to quickly talk on Saliba and the national team. The coach for France said Saliba still does some things he doesn't like, and I don't know what are the things he thinks Saliba is doing that he doesn't like. If Saliba can be one of the best defenders that the Premier League has now, how is it that it's only him that sees things that Saliba is doing that he doesn't like, to the extent that he doesn't play him? Well, we thank him because we don't even want him to be injured. He has played enough games. He should be able to rest. I think Saliba has started virtually all our matches. So if they don't play in national, they lost to France. And as you can see, Germany beat them. So the people the coach say he put at the back, who are more or less his reliable defenders, you can see that they are very unreliable. So Saliba, don't worry. Happy birthday to you, by the way. You are 23. Last time Ateta 2 is 42. So happy birthday to them. It's a very good birthday. You go and rest, eat cake, and enjoy your birthday till we play Manchester City. Now the other aspect is that England too, who also does not appreciate Steve Haaland, not England. No, let's remove England. England appreciate Benjamin White. It's Steve Haaland and that Gareth Southgate, the coach. Two of them, they don't appreciate Ben White. What happened? England lost the match against Brazil. A 17-year-old boy was the one who fired the goal in. They played against Belgium. They struggled again. They put Gomez there. Gomez came in when John Stones just got injured after 9 minutes. And England, to be very fair, I think Belgium played better than England in that match. But you have your own choice. You can say your own opinion. And that's my own opinion. So, Gareth has a lot of work. Ben White was playing Uno games in Dubai with the wife, enjoying himself. Yes. And now he's back training for Arsenal. So who is losing? France is losing the services of a very good defender like William Saliba, and England is also losing the very good services of Ben White in their matches. So we hope that international coaches they have also learned their lessons. For the sake of the country, always make sure that your team, they say the right words to players. Don't go and demotivate a player. Instead of you demotivate, the boy just log off and go straight to his club. Yes, he went to Dubai to rest. And I don't think anybody can do anything about that. Like, share, and subscribe. Do not walk up as this GunnersLoversTV. I'm your host, Augustine. Remember, Jesus Christ loves you. This is Holy Week, and Easter is around the corner, and bank holidays also around the corner. You are planning your holidays. Remember to share our videos and watch so many of our library videos in our library. So during the Easter season, so that you can keep yourself on point and get the latest videos and all the videos we have done in the past. I'll see you in our next video. I'm sure I'll talk to you again tomorrow when news comes in, and you'll be the first to receive it. Bye, everyone.